Hey there, it's Spot again. These are news for February 21st, 2011. In Wisconsin, the Tea Party has joined the fray and is protesting in favor of Governor Walker. It's reported that their numbers are smaller than the pro-union protesters, and that in fact, more union protesters have come out because of the Tea Party involvement. Tomorrow, SEIU is urging people, especially teachers, to wear red in support of those in danger of losing their collective bargaining rights. I am happy to report as well that a movement to recall Governor Walker is starting to organize. In entertainment news, there are rumors that a 3D remake of The Great Gatsby is in the works, which prompts me to ask, why, God? Why? The United States Navy is following a yacht that was captured by Somali pirates along with its 4 occupants last Friday in the Gulf of Aden. The Bahrain Grand Prix, previously scheduled for March 13, has been cancelled due to political unrest in that country. The Formula One season will now start in Australia on March 27. In Yemen, protests continued and government security forces prevented a clash when they stopped 50 pro-government protesters from attempting to disrupt an anti-government demonstration of at least 3,000 people in Sana'a, the capital of the country. In the city of Aden, however, one anti-government protester was killed and at least 3 others wounded by gunfire from security forces today. One human rights group places the death toll in Yemen at 12 people since Wednesday, at least. Amidst all the turmoil, the Houthi insurgency movement, which has been fighting the government for several years, is proposing coming to the capital city of Sana'a to join the protests and to put an end to a truce between them and the government if the violence on the part of government security forces against the Yemeni people does not cease. In Lybia, the violence continues to escalate. As I have said before, news are slow to trickle out, but the protesters are targeting several government buildings in Tripoli, and there are reports of them having gained access to military equipment and weapons, as well as having taken over military installations. It is also reported that helicopters and snipers are firing at the demonstrators. Libya's deputy ambassador to the UN called for Gaddafi to stop firing at civilians and to step down. At this time, it is suspected that Gaddafi has left the country and is either in or on his way to Venezuela. Another government suppressing information over its anti-government protests is Iran. However, the anti-government movement has continued to demonstrate, and there have been reports, although hard to confirm, of violence against them by police forces. The government is trying to limit the press as much as possible and has slowed down internet traffic. In Iraq, demonstrators protesting against the Kurdistani regional president were fired upon by police trying to disperse them. One 17-year-old boy was reported dead, and 11 other people were wounded. In Morocco, peaceful protests were held in at least 6 cities yesterday. However, subsequently, vandalism broke out in some places, with at least 66 vehicles and 74 buildings being set on fire, including a bank, inside of which 5 charred bodies were found afterwards. About 120 people were arrested for participating in the violence. Over 37,000 people participated in the protests, with demands far less drastic than the regime change being asked for in other Middle Eastern nations. Well, that's my take on the news. Thanks for watching and have a good one.